YouTube, I'm Nintendo Man 64, bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Platinum, the Action Replay Edition, and I forgot to heal my Pokemon, stupid me. In the last episode, we made our way to Floaroma Town, leveled up our Pokemon, each got at least one level. I think Azula got 2. Actually, I think everyone but Willow got 2. And the only reason Willow didn't get 2 is because she's already at level 18 and it'd be a little overkill. We also went to the Valley Windworks and drove out Team Galactic and their leader Mars, or at least one of their commanders, Mars. We also got a ton of honey from a drug dealer, I would assume. And apparently we have to wait around for a Pokemon to come by, and we do not have any rustling branches, so alas, I'm gonna forget about it, and then we're not gonna have any Pokemon to use, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna rely on that, and I don't have any Pokemon on my team, or in mind, for my team, that will utilize that, so I'm gonna stick with these 3 for now, and then, of course, Bidoof the Troll, so he could just be there. I swear once I catch its evolved form, it will have a nickname. I swear. Like, I'm not joking. I swear. We're gonna be fair. There's a Shellos. D-Dubs, you are not gonna fight this Shellos. But basically, my objective for the next episode or 2 is to get Willow to evolve. Because as much as I like Budew, ooh, Pachirisu. As much as I like Budew, I would really love Roselia right now. Because Roselia does a hell of a lot more damage than Budew does, and it'll basically mean we are 1 shiny stone away from getting the most powerful Pokemon my team will have. Or one of the most powerful Pokemon my team will have. Let's keep using Mega Drain. And let's catch this Pachirisu. Nice. Blah, blah, blah. You're a Pikachu ripoff, we know. Alright, and what do we got? Ooh, a Weasel. I really wish Willow would evolve. Again, and after I lambasted Roselia in my Emerald Let's Play, it's just in comparison to some of the other grass types you could use. I mean, it's not better than Ludicolo, it's not better than Shiftry, it's not better than Breloom, it's not even better than Vileplume if you ask me. But, I don't know, I just really want a Roselia, because then I'm like, oh my god, we're so close! We're so close to getting a Roserade. I don't know. Come on, D-Dubs. Use that water gun. And Willow got a ton of experience there, as did D-Dubs. Wow, those Ponytas give off a shit ton of experience. And let's heal up D-Dubs. Don't really need to heal up Pachirisu, because we're not using it, it's just, you know, holding the spot for another Pokemon, which we should not have access to for a little bit. And there you go. Man, Willow, you're almost there. Or at least almost up to level 19. But I have a feeling you're like almost there. Like, if I get lucky, you might just evolve at 19. I have such high hopes for you. Ha! Just snuck right past you. Ooh, an X special defense. I remember when I first saw that, I was like so shocked. I'm like, it took you this long to make a Pokemon move for X special defend an item, because it was just X special for the first 3 generations. Alright, Willow. I'm going to hold out hope that you evolve at level 19, so I'm going to send D-Dubs in to take out the rest of this shit. Come on. 19. No moves. Alright, so D-Dubs, you handle the rest of this shit. I mean, it's impossible for this thing to hate me. I mean, it hasn't died yet. In fact, the only one on my team that's died so far is D-Dubs, and that's only because when it was training, it could not handle leech lives like other Pokemon could. Alright, D-Dubs. Alright, D-Dubs. Come on, Willow. Oh well. Alright, Willow. Alright, this is an aroma check. Azula, have your field day. Blah, blah, blah. Aromas are pretty. Yay. Smell sweet. I know. Oh, you have a Rose. That's just a kick in the fucking teeth. Oh, you have a Roselia. I'm not allowed to, but you can. And again, Azula is kicking ass at taking names, so I don't really... It's not like desperation that needs Roselia right now. I do have Azula, and she is kicking everything in the face. Or punching everything in the face. Or burning everything in the face. And she, like, she does not like not being behind in levels. Like, she was 3 or 4 levels behind when we started the last episode, and now she's only 1 behind. D-Dubs doesn't care, he's just sitting there. Alright, he's just sitting there trolling, like, Alright. Let's see. Aipom! Okay, this is the first Pokemon we can talk about when it comes to getting on tree bark. Or those tree things. Aipom, prior to Generation 4, was a useless Pokemon. Didn't learn a lot of good moves. Didn't evolve into anything special. It was just a very generic, blasé. Why are you always flinching, Dubs? You whatever. Come on, Willow. Anyway. It was a very generic, boring, normal type Pokemon that got outclassed by literally everything that was around it. That has changed in Gen 4 because Aipom's evolved form first appeared. That being Ambipom. And to say Ambipom is a really good Pokemon is a bit of an understatement. It's got great attack, great speed, and it's a fantastic physical sweeper / physical annoyer. Like, if you want to teach it moves like Fake Out or stuff like that, it'll get them really effectively. It can learn moves to cause opponents to flinch. It's not the best Pokemon. In terms of normal types, I still think there are quite a few that are better than it, but to skyrocket that quickly into a Pokemon that's really useful, man, Gen 4 did so many things right. That's why I think it's the best generation of Pokemon. At least that I've played. Gen 6 is not bad either. I will say that. Oh, we got another hiker coming up. D-Dubs, can you handle this hiker? I've lost my way. Here of all places. What do you mean, here of all places? Just a couple of rocks. It's not really much of a mountain. Oh, hey, Onix. D-Dubs, do your shit. Do your shit. Bleh. Bleh. Because D-Dubs is not going to get shit for experience moving forward in the Neither in the upcoming dungeon or in Eterna City. At least unless it learns Confusion. Next level. Actually, shit, it might be 19. Well, that would not be good. Hey! Hey! Go away, Weasel. Don't be mad that I'm using the duck over you. Oh, hello. Hiya! There's no holding anything back. Okay. And you are a fighting chick, and you are going to use Machop. Oh, if only you knew Confusion, D-dubs. But you don't, so... Come on, D-dubs. Let's take this shit. Let's take this shit to the curb. There we go. I concede. I think you're on a different level. Bitch, please, I am. And a repel. Nice. That would have been a kick in the teeth if it had been a revive. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, what are you holding? Ooh, a great ball. Thank you. Is that your ability? Pickup? Oh, wow. You're going to be really useful for a while. A little bit. Oh, I don't know. Should I play a little? Well, seeing as how you're battling me right now, I'm going to say you said yes. And D-dubs, you are not going to do much against this Piplup, so let Willow handle it. It's very nice to have, I've noticed, all three starting types this early on in the game. Doesn't usually happen that you get a grass type, a fire type, and a water type before the first 10 episodes. Usually you have to wait a long time to get even the second one. Like, in Gen 1, you couldn't get... If you picked... Let's say you picked Squirtle. You know, let's say you picked Charmander in Gen 1, or the remakes. You couldn't get another grass type until you were near the second gym, and you couldn't get a water type unless you bought that Magikarp for $500, which is pointless because you could obviously fish for them. If you wanted to get an efficient water type, you'd have to wait a very long time in the original games. Can I sleep in this bed? Can I sleep in this bed, please? Yes, thank you, thank you. Repels are useful, don't you think? They are useful. I should be using them, but I'm not, because I don't like to think. Apparently. Let's get some berries. Or a berry. There's only one other water type I'd want to use in this game, and it's a really difficult water type Pokemon to get a handle of, so the only reason I brought that up is because you actually need Poffins to help get this Pokemon to where you need it to get it to. Alright, D-dubs, you know what? I'll let you handle this shit. Blah, 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 we know, we know, we know. Alright. Water gun. In the face of the beaver. In the face of the beaver. Not the beaver, the beaver! Oh, Pachirisu, yeah, fuck that. You're not facing that thing. I'll let Azula handle that shit. You lost because you only have 2 Pokemon. Out of my way, please. What the hell's over here? What is over there? Let's see. Oh, I guess we'll never know. Or we'll have to wait till we can surf. Which won't be for a little while. So we'll have a lot of places to explore. I may as well let D-Dubs get some experience first. Many poison-type Pokemon make the Eterna Forest their home, but I didn't buy any antidotes. What should I do? Do I press on or do I go back? Go on, don't be a wuss. Welcome to the Oh, hello. Hello, my name's Cheryl, and you are... Okay, so your name is Mikey. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. Mikey, may I ask a big favor of you? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there is a sinister group of people called Team Galactic about. I think there'd be safety in numbers. Please, may I go through with you? No? Okay, fine. I guess I decided to go. I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. Interesting. I'm searching for bug Pokemon so I can win at the Eterna Gym. Yeah, too bad they don't learn any bug-type moves. But that's besides the point, I suppose. Or they don't learn bug-type moves until much later. Ooh, 2 Badoos. Yeah, D-Dubs, you're not gonna do shit here. Yes, Cheryl has a Chansey that she will utilize for you here. Which is good, because now you don't have to worry about dealing with 2 Pokemon at the same time. The problem with dealing with having 2 Pokemon out is when there are in a double battle in this sort of sense, you cannot catch any wild Pokemon unless one is taken out. So now I could catch that Badoo, but unfortunately I have one already, so I have no need to catch it. There are quite a few interesting Pokemon you can find in the Eterna Forest, but most of them are going to be Pokemon we've already seen. You might see a couple that we have not yet seen, though. Like that Cascoon, which if you level it up 1 level, it will become Dustox, which is actually not a particularly terrible Pokemon for this area, but you can tell it's like, if a Pokemon reaches its final stage of evolution this early, you know you're missing something. And she uses Harden, or the Cascoon uses Harden. Guess the Chansey's Egg Bomb must have missed, or whatever the hell it did. Well, I was busy talking. Me and my big mouth. Now, the Chansey does not gain experience. It's the same as when you had that double battle with Steven against Maxie from Team Magma in Emerald. Actually, didn't his Pokemon gain some experience from that? I think they must have. But anyway. Oh my god! Stupid Bidoof. Pain in my rear end. Okay, this rock right here might not look important right now, but it is incredibly important if you want a specific Pokemon moving forward. We will talk about that Pokemon eventually, but for now, we can't do much with that rock at the moment, so we're just gonna move around. Now, when she said she keeps your Pokemon healthy, she keeps them healthy. So, D-Dubs will always have perfect health and perfect PP right before every fight. So this is a particularly useful thing. But, a thing that is not particularly useful is Baneri. Baneri is a new Pokemon, as you would expect. It kinda sucks, to be honest with you. Compared to other normal types that you could find in the game, it's fast, and it has the ability to hit normal type moves with that move Foresight. Ghost type Pokemon, sorry. But other than that, Baneri's not really the most useful Pokemon in the world. In fact, I'd call it one of the more useless ones. I mean, it's the only Pokemon that learns Frustration leveling up, which is okay, I guess. And the most obnoxious, but by far, the most obnoxious thing about Buneary is it's a friendship evolution. So, much like with Roselia, in order to evolve it, it needs to have max friendship. The truly frustrating thing about Buneary is the fact that when you catch it, it starts its friendship at level 0. Like, literally, like, it has the lowest amount of friendship possible. I don't even get it. Like, why would you have a friendship evolution that's that hard to obtain? I guess it's offset by another normal type Pokemon we'll encounter later, one that I have a lot of history with, but I don't know. I've never liked Buneary. The only reason I caught it was just because I felt like catching a Pokemon. I don't know. Oh, we can avoid that. Oh no, we can't because there's a cut bush up there. Alright. No new Pokemon there. D-dubs, take out that Badoo. Holy shit. Nice job. And then water gun. Water gun. Good job, Buneary. Wow, Buneary. Good job, D-dubs. And wow, all three of my top... Ooh, what do you have? A Choppleberry, thank you. And a Hyper Potion, wow. Pachirisu, not bad. But yeah, look at those stats. It's great for defending and being fast, but not a whole lot. And look at Buneary. Almost minimal friendship. I friggin' hate Buneary so much. But hey, shit happens. And we got a double battle here. So a normal girl and a bug catcher. They have a Wurmple and a Pachirisu. Doesn't really work well with me, especially with how high leveled that Pachirisu is. So I might have to switch out. And it went for Chansey. Interesting choice. Oh, I get why the thing's at such a high level. I get why the... Oh, I was gonna say that. I get why the Pachirisu's at such a high level. Even though it says they have 4 Pokemon in between them, the Pachirisu that she has as her only Pokemon. So I can see why it's at such a high level. Alright, we gotta switch D-dubs out, so let's go with Azula here. Oh man, this thing hates Chansey. But Chansey's like, bitch, please, I can heal myself. The only reason I'm not talking about Chansey right now is because we're gonna have the ability to attain one in the wild coming up, so I'm not too concerned with explaining what Chansey is. It's a really good Pokemon, though, basically. Ooh! Oh my god, Flame Wheel. Oh, man. I do want a special attack move, though. Ah, screw it. That's what Flamethrower will be for. Oh my god, Flame Wheel. And it charmed the wrong Pokemon, too. Interesting choice. Interesting choices, Pachirisu. That might be the only thing I come to regret about getting rid of Ember in terms of Flame Wheel. Because if this thing uses one charm against Azula, it's really not going to help. And yeah, there it is. Let's just settle. Actually, both get same type attack bonus, so it doesn't really matter. dubs, grew to level 19, so everyone's at the same level now. Nice. So, man, everyone's gonna be like level 20 for this gym fight. Alright, Willow, you're up next. I don't want to hear any of this. Oh, I can't level up now. You need to evolve now, because the Derp Duck is catching up to you, and Azula is going to surpass you very quickly. So you need to step the F up. Oh great, a Psychic type trainer. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm like royally screwed here. I got nothing that can deal with Psychic types at the moment. And even though they're both Abras, it can be problematic still. Alright, so let's have Willow share experience with Azula here. The two girls, they can share experience, it's okay. Now, I believe Abra's hidden power is fighting type, so... There you go. I was gonna say, Abra's thing is fighting, hidden power is fire type. Fighting type, sorry. Hidden power is a move that, prior to that basically has a random type to it, and it'll do a decent chunk of damage to whatever Pokemon is afflicted by it. So sometimes it's predictable, sometimes it's not. So for Abra, 9 times out of 10 it's usually fighting type, and it's a special attack, so it should do decent damage from an Abra. So yeah, pretty much. It's a shit ton of money there, thank you. It's startling to see 2 wild Pokemon appearing at the same time. Not really. I consider startling an adventure. Alright, Willow. You really need to evolve soon. And good job. You could have ganged up on one Pokemon, but you chose to be stupid. The absolute worst case scenario, if Budew does not start evolving, the absolute worst case scenario for me would be I could just catch a Roselia. But the problem with that is, A, it would take a while to find the Roselia, and B, ooh, Ghastly! But let's finish my thought first so I don't lose track of myself. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. The only issue with that is it's not Willow. There's a pretty decent chance that the Ghastly could be a friggin' I don't know, that the Roselia I catch could be a male. You don't know that. I don't know that. Ghastly is one of, if not the best special attacker in the game. It's got great stats. Only issue is you can't really utilize its special attacking stat until you get TMs or until it's much later into its life. I actually did consider using Ghastly in this Let's Play. Only reason I didn't was because you can't attain its final form without utilizing trade, and I don't have the ability to trade, so yeah. Even temporarily, though, Ghastly's a really good Pokemon. Especially against Psychic types if you're utilizing, say, Azula. And god damn it, Willow! You're really disappointing me. Oh well. Oh well. Come on. Double battle from bug types, which I can literally take care of with one arm tied behind my back. A Burmy and a Wurmple. I'll deal with the Burmy. Chansey, you deal with the Wurmple. I know your physical attack stat is garbage, but still. And Azula grows to level 20. And a Cascoon. Which means the Dustox is going to come out. Oh my god, a Dustox. Let's see how good the Dustox's defenses are. Not good enough, apparently. And Azula to level 21. Oh my god. You are overpowered as F, man. You like just hit level 20. What is this nonsense? And you've already surpassed Willow in terms of strength. Oh, that's why I was like just barely the level up. Holy shit, look at these stats. You are ridiculous right now. Willow, what are we gonna do with you? I don't want to overtrain you, but the problem is, if you don't level up, if you don't evolve, I don't even know why you're not. I mean, you've gone up 15 levels, for Christ's sake. Usually that's when Pokemon that I use for this shit evolve. Whatever. Alright. You're a little too overpowered right now, so let's bring D-Dubs back out. No other trainers? Oh, there they are. I was gonna say, that's weird. No new trainers. There are a few other Pokemon you can catch in here, but unfortunately some of them only come out at night, and others are version exclusive Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to talk about them when the time comes. So, which sucks because actually in this game, the two version exclusive Pokemon, the one from Diamond and the one from Pearl, are such good Pokemon because they got evolutions. Whatever. Okay, Meditite. Now, I used to be a very anti-Meditite because I was kind of stupid. It's the right thing. Meditite is a psychic and fighting type. So, it has benefits of two types. The downside is its special attack stat is garbage and will always be garbage. So instead of focusing on utilizing Meditite as a mixed attacker, you should focus on it being almost entirely a physical attacker. And its ability will make you agree with that, as its ability is pure power, which I think doubles the physical attack stat. At least I know it does in earlier generations. They might have altered down the number in more recent generations. But that's what it is. It's basically a physical attacker. One of, if not the best physical attacking fighting types out there. Unfortunately, that's pretty much it, though. Because it's not really going to do much. It's not really going to have much use for you outside of being a physical attacker. And I would say it was a lot better as a physical attacker in Gen 3 because of before the physical special split. And I say this only because it was able to benefit from moves that were previously only labeled as physical, such as Shadow Ball. It was a great user of Shadow Ball. Like a ridiculous user of Shadow Ball. And Water Sport, don't know why you're doing that. And naturally, I'm paralyzed. That always happens. And naturally, we're going to do the same shit. There we go. An egg bomb, thank you. But I have grown to appreciate Meta-type more, I will say that. Alright, so let's... No, not disable. Let's water gun the Bidoof. Oh, there you go. Any other trainers? Oh, another item. Actually, I think we might actually be at the end of the dungeon. We are? Shit. I didn't know the Moss Rock was that deep in, though. That's weird. Ooh, and DW's now at level 20. So, holy shit, we're already at the friggin'... We're at the end of the maze already? Wow. Not bad. We cannot go back there just yet because we do not have the ability to cut down branches yet, but we're at the end of the dungeon. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved we finally got here. I would have never been able to get through this by myself. Thank you so much, Mikey. And we get the... Oh, that's a kick to my nuts, game. Ugh, well, I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Bye for now. Oh, that is a kick to my nuts. Alright. Soothe Bell. The Soothe Bell, in case you don't know, it makes a Pokemon much friendlier. And will basically increase the percentage of friendship gained with each level, with each item given to it. So, Willow better evolve very soon. Anyway, I am Nintendo Man 64. Thank you guys for joining me, and join me next time when we head through into Eterna City. And hopefully, Willow will evolve. Until then, sayonara.